Alright, so we're looking at the Uniden BATG0469001, a replacement scanner antenna specifically designed for a few of Uniden's handheld models, the BCD396T, BR330T, and BC346XT. Now, on the surface, it seems like a straightforward accessory. You need a new antenna for your scanner, and here's the official option. But dig a little deeper into the details, and this little black stick starts to reveal some rather interesting, almost perplexing, characteristics. First off, the compatibility is clear. If you own one of those specific Uniden scanners, this antenna is built to fit right on. It's a black, unassuming piece of kit, much like what you'd expect from a stock replacement. It feels sturdy enough in the hand, not flimsy, which is always a good sign for something that's going to be attached to a portable device and potentially knocked around a bit. Now, here's where things get genuinely intriguing. The listed impedance for this antenna is 12 ohms. For anyone familiar with radio equipment, that number immediately raises an eyebrow. Standard antenna impedance is almost universally 50 ohms. A 12-ohm impedance is incredibly low and suggests a very, very specific design purpose, or perhaps it's optimized for a particular frequency range in a way that makes it highly specialized. If you were to connect this to a scanner expecting a 50-ohm antenna, you'd likely see a significant mismatch, leading to poor signal transfer and reduced performance. It really makes you wonder about the engineering choice here, or if it's a typo in the specifications. It's a detail that really stands out and could be a major factor in its real-world application. Then there's the maximum range, which is stated as 5 meters. 5 meters. That's roughly 16 feet. For a scanner antenna, that's an incredibly short range. Most people use scanners to pick up signals from much further away, whether it's local emergency services, amateur radio, or air traffic. A 5-meter range implies this antenna is almost exclusively for extremely localized monitoring, perhaps for testing equipment in a lab, or for picking up a very strong, nearby signal in a highly controlled environment. It's certainly not what you'd expect for general, everyday scanning. This isn't an antenna you take out into the field, expecting to hear distant chatter. It really limits its utility to a very specific, close-quarters scenario. So, what we have here is a replacement antenna that's undeniably compatible with its listed Uniden models. It's black, it's a single unit, and it's from Uniden themselves. But those impedance and range figures really paint a picture of a highly specialized tool, not a general-purpose upgrade, or even a standard replacement. It's almost as if it's designed for a very particular kind of signal reception, perhaps something very strong and very close, where a broader, more sensitive antenna might be overloaded. Look, if you absolutely need an official replacement for one of those specific Uniden models, and you're aware of these rather unique specifications, then this is the one. But for anyone hoping for a general performance boost or wide area reception, those 12 ohms and 5 meters are definitely something to consider very carefully. It's a niche product, no doubt about it, and its performance will be dictated by those very specific, almost peculiar design choices.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.